Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Counter-Strike community for the past couple of months, or really ever since the CS2 limited test build disappeared, has been asking, wondering, and debating when and what the next big CS update will be, and specifically when we'll get that. Either if it's an operation, that pin collection we were supposed to get a couple months back when CS2 first released, the full release of CS2, the Capsule 75% off sale, which that we know is coming soon, or something extremely miscellaneous and maybe disappointing for some, that being a music kit and the one-off case to hold us over until something big arrives. As of yesterday, the last day of May, Valve 1 week late compared to any other year released the Paris Champions capsule, and I gotta say it's decent at best, which we will touch on later in the video. Now for how these stickers look, I gotta say it's pretty much how every other Champions capsule looks, but out of the few that have already released so far, it's by far the least amount of effort, nothing very innovative, and for the time we waited for this thing, it's pretty disappointing. Now today's video sponsor is Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is a trading site for your CSGO skins. It's one of the easiest and safest ways to swap out your inventory for something new. Extra cash on every trade gets added to your balance. It also has a 30% deposit bonus. And if you use the link in the description or use my code MANDO in 2 different ways, one which adds 5%, totaling out to 35 for your deposit bonus. And if you're a first-time user, you can get up to a free $5 on your first trade. They also have a freebies tab where you can enter giveaways for free. If interested, it'll be the top of the link in the description below. So a new tweet from the CS devs. What could this possibly be? They tweeted late last night, the Blast Paris Major Champion stickers featuring Team Vitality player signatures are now available in-game. Now before we check this out, here's a little Easter egg, or I guess update maybe some people didn't really catch. The old blog post for CS, at least for CSGO, seems to be not really updated, or the one they're mainly and primarily using anymore. Kind of marks a new era as CS. If you go to the one in their bio, just counterstrike.net/news, this is the new one where it shows you updates, but also news in general. And they've put all the older updates all the way back from Rio, and even before that from Antwerp, and just going back prior on this new page where it looks more sleek, clean, and just a better overall design than this old blob. Ah yes, here we are in game. Nothing brand new. You click on the Paris capsules. Here we have the Champions autographs. 99 cents. They're really milking this thing. And it'll probably be like this for the next couple of weeks. And well, these look pretty underwhelming. Now to call these a new release is pretty insane, I would say, compared to the other champion stickers we received from Rio, Antwerp, and Stockholm. I mean, they're somewhat similar, yes, but they're pretty weak. The logo in the bottom left is just so bad. I'm not sure why you'd buy these over the other ones. Now, this video was actually scripted and recorded a few days back, and it needed to be remade because of this Champions capsule release. Kind of messed up the timeline with this video. And with it just releasing, that means the Paris sale won't be arriving for some time. And with now a recent rumored mid-June release date for CS2, this sale and the Paris capsules will most likely overlap with the CS2 release, which could cause, with no pun intended, a major overinvestment. So just a heads up for some people planning on going in and doing so. The idea behind this is all the new people that are going to be hopping on CS2, people returning, are going to see these in the store, want some things to craft with, and because they're borderless, they look very good, they're probably going to get bought up like crazy. But that's just speculation. We won't know until the end. Now, if you asked me this question a week ago when I would have thought the 75% off sale would be coming to CS, I think it would have genuinely been possible that we would have gotten the championship capsule alongside the 75% off sale at the exact same time. But Valve said, no thanks, we have other plans. I think what doesn't help with this is with no other content, this is what they see is on the shop. This is how they're making money with no operation or new release of a new game. And on top of everything else, with the new wave of players from the past few months and just all of last year, we and also Valve have learned one thing. CS players are becoming more sane to unbox these things and just cases at the prices they are. These capsules right now, specifically at full price. I don't know the exact numbers, but I feel like people right now have a higher chance than they did just a few years ago to unbox these things at $1 rather than 25 cents. More so of just waiting. There's going to be more unboxed, obviously, at 25 cents, but I think you get where I'm coming from there. Now, aside from that, currently we have bozos left, right, and center who say, and most likely will continue to until we get the sale, that there won't be one. Now, the reasoning for it is, it won't feel right. Valve has to focus on something else. They want to get rid of it. That never really has been or will be the case. At least that's what I think. Valve likes money too much, and that's when they make the majority of their money. Now, let's discuss what I think is coming to CS fairly soon. This will probably be the most disappointing thing on this entire list, but I think it's something extremely miscellaneous, such as a music kit or a case. I think this is somewhat likely. Now, the reasoning for it, there would be some circumstances to it, or possibly not even at all. This could be genuinely with the release of CS2 instead of an operation if they're not ready, because all hands are on deck with CS2, or if it has to be delayed, some way, shape, or form, they could just push this out, say, here you go. Obviously, problems will occur with that. People will voice their concerns, but still buy the case. With the case releasing on its own as well, that means an operation probably won't be coming for the next 6 months once again. And that was the same situation with the Revolution case. And people have been really wanting an operation really ever since late last year, or maybe for some right after Operation Riptide. Either at the same time as that or something completely different is that pin collection we were supposed to get just a couple months back. The Crown Foil, Vertigo, Ancient, those pins would be cool, but I feel like that would release alongside something else as well. I think would be miscellaneous, but most importantly filler for something later to come. Now the absolute juiciest update possible that's not CS2 is an operation. This I don't think is going to be an enjoyable answer for many, but I don't think or see one coming anytime soon. Now I have two main reasons for it. It's not that I don't want one, I just don't think it's going to happen. Reason number one, normally before a big update or months prior, we have a lot of data mines and leaks of things getting added to the game before. Now an argument to this is with Operation Riptide, Broken Fang, we didn't see too many things like this getting added to the updates for the operation in advance before, so sure, that's definitely a possibility. But also number two is something people don't really realize until we'll have it, and that's overstimulation. I think an operation is going to come, possibly a couple months after CS2's release, maybe in the fall, but if we got an operation alongside a brand new Counter-Strike, where you have possibly new game modes, new ways to inspect items, new weapon models and everything, new maps, remastered maps, and then you throw an operation with brand new maps, a whole lot of new skins, agents, and then you have the possibility of new customization with CS2's release, Zeus skins, pet skins that we've been seeing in files every once in a while. That's going to be a lot for the players to handle, which sounds kind of dumb, yes. It would make Valve a boatload of money, but people really wouldn't know where to start if that did happen. Popping up CS and you see 30 different things happening at once, especially from a returning player from 10 years ago, they're not going to know where to start. And I feel like I'd be the same way as well. I think after the honeymoon phase, we'll probably get one. And then lastly, you have the full release of CS2. It's a no-brainer, it's coming. Some have speculated as of recently that it's going to be delayed, but alongside all this, when it comes to Twitter and some hardcore data miners and leaks, there's a suggested release date in July or August, which does make a whole lot of sense in all the trailers and things Valve have put out. They have said that it's going to release in the summer of 2023, which I very well think it's going to. Some people commenting on my videos have also made a really good point that some pro tournaments are actually going to be played on CS2. Now, if Valve's not ready to release, they're just not ready to release. But I think there's a whole lot of pressure and a lot of evidence that they have been working on it, especially with the lack of communication updates they put out this past few months. Now, let me know what you guys think down below. What do you guys think is the most likely right now? Yes, that was a lot of speculation, but I think it's important to break down and also a little fun. Talk about what's to come in CS. We obviously know the 75% off sales coming. Things like CS2 are releasing, but what's going to happen in between and possibly after? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.